Hey, what's going on, y'all? Today's Tuesday. Let's talk about a type. And before we talk about this type, this is not going to be the last time I talk about him because there's a lot of ways he can be viewed as a type of the one who was to come. In Genesis chapter 12, we see the call of Abram, who is going to eventually get his name changed to Abraham. But this Abram is called, and the scripture says that the Lord said to him, "Go from your country, from your kindred, and from your father's house to the land that I will show you." God says he'll make him into a great nation. He says this famous line, "I'll bless those who bless you, I'll curse those who curse you, and in you all the families of the earth will be blessed." But now in Hebrews chapter 11, we find out a little bit more about this. In verse 8, by faith, Abraham obeyed when he was called out to go to a place that he was to receive as an inheritance. Check this out. He went out not knowing where he was going. I want you to see this Abraham, who is called out from his comfort, from his known living space, from his own confines of his own land with his kindred, his family, his father, and he's called to a place where he doesn't know where he's going. He's called to a place there's going to be turmoil, there's going to be challenges, there's going to be difficulty. And this Abraham goes willingly, he goes fully and assuredly knowing that God is taking him and leading him there. Now, as we look at this man Abraham, there's another man who was called from the comforts of his home. We're told in Philippians chapter 2 that Christ, who was in the form of God or in the very nature of God, did not consider equality with God a thing to be grasped or didn't consider it robbery to be considered equal. But he emptied himself by taking the form of a servant, being born in the likeness of men, and being found in human form, he humbled himself by becoming obedient to the point of death, even death on a cross. Christ left the confines of his home, the comforts of his home, and he came to this earth through toil, through trial. Jesus went through all of these things to endure the cross for you. And I want you to think back to Genesis chapter 12. And I tell you today, those who bless the Lord are blessed, and those who curse the Lord are cursed. So we look to Abraham and see this great figure in the Old Testament, but he points to a greater and a better, a true and better Abraham, Jesus Christ. If you bless him, he will bless you. If you curse him, he will curse you. That's all I got.